All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Symphogear, Season 5, Episode 9.
9.
Miku, no!
Miku, no! Why? Oh, well, I mean, who could have seen this coming?
Hibiki, when I said I wanted you to fist me, this is not what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miku. We are actually kind of happy about this, I would say. Like, it's...
I mean, yes.
You know... She needed to get powered up so that she could handhold.
Exactly. It's it's a necessary evil. You know, where now Hibiki is going to be traumatized by this because she went and held her own hand. Good for you. Self-love.
Good job.
And then use the power of self-love.
Prage.
To
double fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got a Miku transformation, so that's great. But then also at the same time, it's not actually Miku in there.
Yeah,
it's just
it's Shemha.
it's just a
relic manifests
exactly
an avatar connection of the custodians.
Thank you. I was like, it's not gender. What is it?
But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. So let's fight a god.
Yeah.
So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. All right, everyone. Now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below. Then come back here for the discussion. All right, we got ourselves goddess Miku Shemha unleashed. Gonna activate the station on the moon so that things can be basically ready to invoke God and all that. So cool. That's going to be happening next episode. For this episode,
the fact that again, classic Symphogear fashion. You end with a cliffhanger, and then the next episode has almost nothing to do with that cliffhanger. Like, Hibiki going in and potentially about to punch Miku, Shemha, all that thing. No. This episode is about Tsubasa. And I like that turn of events. Like, that's really cool. Like, yes, bringing that up to the forefront so that it can be resolved.
Because we had this stuff with her being like... It felt like a delayed Gios kind of thing of sorts, where it's like this will be used at some point later. For now, it's just there. Okay, we were just waiting for it to be used. Okay, it's being used.
Speaking as someone who has used the people who are hyper trained and dedicated maybe have been subliminally like controlled or whatever and have some trigger thing.
Right, but this was an active thing that was brought up this season. Like it was actively done by the red group. They set it up.
Right.
They set it up with they used something that Kazunari gave them.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
good.
So this is not a childhood thing. This is something that was activated here.
Specifically set up
so that he could use Tsubasa to bring the god being to them. And he had a method that was like a Doc Ock style, like mechanically like induced.
Yeah, I was thinking Doc Ock too.
Yeah, very like, we will then control this being, and it was working. If not for the fact that they didn't try to stab Kazunari in the back to get this thing onto their side so that they could then use it. Yeah.
Well, and that was such a I still don't know entirely if they're dead, because yes, we saw them get cut in half, but like
they got cut in half.
This is Symphogear.
I think they're dead. I think this is they're done as an antagonist group.
Sure.
Now, obviously,
the robot one could be okay.
The robot one,
could be okay, but yeah, that was chilling and wonderful because it shows that those characters still have agency. They have a goal. They had a good plan to potentially be able to do something, even though power-wise they are grossly outmatched here, right? But they didn't know what they were dealing with, and just they're done.
And this thing was very pissed that it was being restrained here. So it was the second I get any kind of freedom, I'm tearing apart whatever I see.
Yep, I love it. It's terrifying. It's chilling, and the fact that it's also Miku being made to do this is just makes it even worse. Yeah, exactly.
I loved a little bit with Hibiki and her dad.
That was so sweet. That was great.
Because he's not a great dad.
Nope.
He's he doesn't even have really good food for her, and yet she's like, hey, the ramen was great. Because you know what? When you have shitty food, but it's with someone that you really know cares about you, it's the best damn ramen there is,
That's right.
Because that's something that's really special. It's not about whether, he's a shit dad or she's coming in with, like, in a really weakened state,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're worth protecting.
Exactly.
Your heart is worth protecting.
Thank you for bringing that up. I was just about to say it if you didn't. Like because that line is like a parallel, you know, like having it
to daughters,
thematically be happening here, even if it's not explicitly stated,
right?
While at the same time being brought up by Tsubasa's real dad.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
I love the way you brought up Yondu.
yeah. It's totally that kind of. Well, okay, not totally that kind of situation, but it is.
Or Yondu. But
yeah. But like, I love that, like, that connection that there's here with Hibiki's dad because he doesn't really have a lot to offer her. She is not weaker than him.
No.
Hell no.
No.
But yeah, he'll still try and protect her.
Yeah, you don't protect them because they're weak or just because they're in a bad way or something like that. You do it just because you care about them and they're worth protecting.
Yep.
I really love the concept also in a lot of anime, especially action anime, with the idea of protecting people, because everyone's going to end up with superpowers by the end of the series and stuff like that in these types of stories. But then the concept is, okay, so what is the point of power? A lot of it can end up being violent. And it's like, well, okay, sure, that's true. But like, maybe you use it for the sake of protecting it from other people that want to abuse power. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, you don't have to be superpowered in order to be able to protect someone.
Yeah.
In the same case that like Tsubasa was getting shot at by old man Kazanari, you know, her actual dad comes in here and is like, no, I may not be powerful, but I don't know, like you were saying, like, I don't know if Tsubasa is actually going to be okay. Like, she could die. Like, she obviously is a Symphogear user, but
gun.
Yeah. That could end it all. No, I'm not going to. No, I will throw everything on the line to protect her.
Yep.
I half expected Shadow Clone Jutsu McGee here to be like, and I will then go and do something here and like
Shadow Clone
catch
goes in
the
the
bullet,
way.
you know?
Like, and it also, there was...
But it wouldn't fit as well emotionally.
Right.
You know?
There is also this part of me, though, that wonders, so did you ever watch a lot of like old like samurai movies?
A couple, but not really.
There's something that certainly in the one that I did see, Yojimbo, where there was always this idea of like the expert samurai with the sword and everything, a lifetime of discipline and training versus the jerk with a gun.
Yeah.
Right? And how it's like, oh, that just seems so wrong, right?
It's so wrong.
You know, and you had the villain here after he had been defeated that had been all about discipline and being the sword and all of that stuff, stooped to just, I'm just gonna pull out a gun.
Yeah.
You know, like
because he ultimately doesn't care about family honor or anything like that.
Nope. He doesn't even really care about his country, I don't think. It's more of just like
I mean, maybe he does.
Maybe he does in some way.
I actually think it's better that he does.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important that you have people that use good intentions to basically point out that I don't give a fuck about what your intentions are.
Right.
Cool motive, still murder.
Yeah, exactly.
No, fuck you. You're an asshole. You should be put 6 feet under.
Yep. And to have him be so delusional that he's then like, I will become a monster and turn you into a monster as my final I mean, hey, you know, props to you for facing your end head on, you know, and being like, I'll bare my
chest,
my chest and all of that stuff, cut me open. Yeah. But no. And yet
Genjiro basically is going to give him the fuck you of like, no.
You won't even get the satisfaction of thinking that was what happened.
No.
Like,
I'm saving.
Right. I'm saving Tsubasa. Even though, does she even necessarily need saving? No. She is not weaker than me, right? Not literally, not even like metaphorically in the situation necessarily. Yeah. But you know what?
But I want to have to deal with being the one that kills a family member. So
right, exactly.
I'm going to put this guy under like lock and key, have him face the justice system, have his country decide that he's a traitor to his country.
Right.
That's perfect poetic irony. I was trying to protect this country. No.
No, fuck you crazy bastard.
You betrayed this country.
Yeah.
Go put you in a hole and we'll forget about you.
Yep,
Give
exactly.
You a 1,000-year life sentence. You know?
I just that was great, and the fact that we got to see Genjiro in a proper fight, I really appreciate that, and getting like catching the sword like it looked like maybe twice.
Oh, like
there was the stab and then the other one, and it's just like yes.
God, the fact that he literally pile drived him or suplexed him
Straight.
into the ground and left him like with chest and legs, out of the ground.
And then he
put
comes
an image
back.
in my head that
And yet he comes back from that and goes to then get in the way of Tsubasa, which
while leaving his
Chad
back
balls to do
open
that.
to Kazunari too.
Leaving his back open to Kazunari. But I want to point out that I'm pretty sure the blood on his forehead was because Tsubasa stopped and it did cut him a little bit.
Mhm.
Not because he got pile driven through the rock.
Yeah, Genjiro is made out of some tough stuff.
He is built different.
Yeah, the Kazunari family, they're all built different.
Except for, the one that wasn't a fighter and then he died from a bullet wound. I'm pretty sure if Genjiro got shot, he would be like...
He would like
That
furrow
kinda
his
tickles.
forebrow, and it would like be caught in the fat like rolls,
Yes.
It would do the
Like-
Dio thing where it like bounces out back.
Yeah, with
the shot glass.
right, yeah. like
Uh.
I would not be surprised if our boy straight up just like caught a bullet in his teeth. Like just
What, like Black Lagoon style, like
yeah, shattering the
that was-
blade,
that was a blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
God. All right. But got ourselves the transformation sequence from Tsubasa. I'll have to
wonderful.
go back and check the previous time we saw it because it might have added some things with the orange fire and the blue phoenix looking fire because that
Mhm.
also seemed.
It would be narratively poignant for it to have new stuff in this moment.
Yeah, because she released her special thing there, which was
Right.
which was fun.
Mhm.
But all right, I mean
Miku sent a signal.
It's time for the anti-spirals, y'all.
Mhm.
Like it's
Let's
it's
get some
time
galaxies getting thrown at each other.
Yeah,
Right.
let's hold hands of the planet and the human race.
Exactly.
And,
Yep.
sing as a species.
Mhm.
Like it's time for the biggest concert in the history of concerts.
Let's have the Earth just light up and then shoot a laser of love and lesbian energy. Like,
just love, yeah. Like I would
I mean,
be fine.
Hibiki and Miku are going to be the channels of it.
Oh,
Like,
right. For
100%.
sure. This is true love right there.
That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Yeah. And we also, I want to say, we have a bit of a narrative, thematic bit of foreshadowing as for how the mental domination over Miku can be shattered, because
That's
all
true.
all it took really
Mhm.
was someone's love, Maria,
Hmm.
just coming out there,
Interesting.
calling out directly to Tsubasa through the midst of this. And
So
I love, honestly, the friends are so panicked and scared
Mhm.
of one of them losing the other one's way that they literally have to slap them back into reality.
Mhm.
It's the kind of thing where I really don't like when stories will have like slapping done in a lot of the cliche ways.
Right. It has to.
feels just kind of tacked on for like this is
Mhm.
there, but when it's the no, you're not acting like yourself in a way that
Right.
I am reaching you, but you're not. You're literally locked in
Right.
place.
Let's see you grit those
I
teeth.
need to do- I need
snap
to do-
out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's the exact same energy as let's see you grit those teeth. Yeah.
Yep. And I am
All for
very
that.
much here for that. Like
So that was
the fact
really
that
powerful.
the fact that Maria and Tsubasa's dad
Yes.
were both able to have those moments of like speaking to her
Mm.
and having it really be like good and awesome and wonderful.
Poor Tsubasa though.
Poor
Like,
Tsubasa.
this is just
Yeah.
a bad day.
Yeah.
This is just a bad day. She's watching one of her best friends lose their loved one,
Uh-huh.
and that's the whole thing there. Then she's like, God, I need to protect Hibiki. But no, I can't. I'm
Right.
having my mind overwritten here, and I feel extra bad because I believe that it's the right thing to do.
Right.
What the fuck? And then also this whole family drama and all this. Then the fact that she feels like she's responsible for it in some ways. Then the fact that he might just die right now. We'll
Right.
see. We'll see. Because
Yeah. I like Chris. I would have loved to see her in that situation to see what she also would have said.
Yeah, but Maria is the other one.
But
that was
Maria
like-
is the other one that definitely makes sense.
Mhm.
And Kirika and Shirabe, I think it's good that they weren't there for that.
right. Kirika and Shirabe deserve the world and deserve nothing bad to happen to them ever. And they're
Exactly.
going to have happiness
They
and wonderful
believe
good
that-
stuff. Their arc was finished in the previous
Right.
season. They are now
Exactly.
just enjoying the fact that they're together.
They
and they
believe
are
that-
the model for what Hibiki and
Mhm.
Miku will end up being. And it's sort of very wonderful.
If they believe that blood is ketchup and that barbecues are like, and all that stuff, I don't know if they are necessarily ready to handle with the.
Let's go on an assassination mission if necessary to and kill a head of state of Japan.
And your friend might be trying to kill you when this happens.
So yeah, if it comes down to it,
are you ready to make a tough decision? Like, I feel like Chris would have been geared pretty well to, for a situation like that.
I think Chris would be like, in the 1v1s, Tsubasa's never beaten me. Like, I kite that bitch for days. Like,
right. Well, and also, like that would have been nice to have a come full circle back to season 2.
Sure.
That's, it would have been, but I understand why it was Maria.
It's Maria's turn. Yeah. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.